Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to change one of these here 3-pin sockets. This is a single, but it's the same procedure for a double. If you've got a double and you're replacing it with a double, it's the same. But I'm going to change it for this one. They're horrible old things, and they look quite antiquated, nasty things. We're going to change it for this nice brush. Well, it's not a brass one actually, it's a kind of shiny, chromy type one, silvery. But we're going to put this one on, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we've unpacked our nice shiny switch, here we are. Now before we touch anything here, power off. Whatever happens, power off. If you're not sure of the breaker switch, turn the lot off, turn everything off. So this is most important, turn the electric off. I can't go through this enough times. If you're not sure about wiring plugs and you're not really up to the task, and you're worried about electric, then please do get someone to do it for you, a competent electrician if you're worried about it. But really this is the sort of job you should still be able to do yourself, and can do as long as you turn the power off first. Okay, so we're going to do that now. Okay, make sure it's off. You can always plug something in there that you know works. You can always test it with a meter on the back of there if you're not sure. But I know I've got mine off. It's off at the main breaker. So now we're going to undo these screws and take the front off. Okay, with our screws undone now. Decorating wise, it's sometimes best to run a Stanley round there. I've just run it round. Mind your fingers when you do this, because sometimes it's stuck fast, and if you just don't do that, then you'll find all the paint gets pulled off as well. But if you just run round with a Stanley like that, right round the socket, both sides, I've just done it actually, and then it will pull away and not do too much damage to the decorating like so. It will just drift away. Okay, like that. Right, well there we are, back of the plug, and we've got fairly old wiring here. It's the old colours of red, black and green. On more modern wiring, probably your house, you'll find the live is brown and the earth will be green and yellow, and the neutral will be blue. Okay, this one looks like it's on a spur because there's only one wire going there. Quite often you'll find it's on a ring and there'll be two wires going in, and the loop will carry on across. And it's quite simple, they both just go together and the loop carries on to the next ring. But this particular one looks like it's a spur, so we've only got one wire. So this one's going to be very easy to do. So we'll just undo our wires, pull them away. That one's nearly gone. A bit more. There we are, just pulled out, and there we are, that's our old switch off and our wires nice and bare. Well, here's the back of our plug, and you can see it says neutral there and live there and our earth there. So it's going to be pretty easy to wire up because we just got the 3 wires, and we can see exactly where they've got to go. So have a nice little trim back plate. So don't forget this has got to go on first before we do the wire, so just slip it over like so before we actually connect the wires into the holes. What have we got there? We can do the earth first if you want. There's plenty of leverage on there. Stick him in and do him up. See earth wiring. Now we'll do the live. I'm going to pop the live in, which is this one over here. Make sure you undo the screws first so it can go right in like so. There, you can feel it go in. It's gone right in. And obviously don't forget that if you're on the new wiring system, which you more likely are, that would actually be brown, alright, and the earth I've just put in would be green and yellow. Alright, so we'll do that one up now. And lastly we're putting the neutral wire in and do him up. Then we're set to screw him back into the wall. Right, so we're ready to put him back in the wall now. So we're going to back plate, line it up with the back of the switch where it's got to go, so it looks nice and neat, and then just push it into place. Line your screws up, get them started in the back plate like I've done there now. Get them started, you'll feel it when you've got them. Once you've got them started, then you can screw them up. Get a nice screwdriver that's going to fit these really well, because this is one delicate part when you do this. You don't want it slipping and scratching that. So make sure you've got a really good screwdriver that's not going to slip, and be really careful when you're doing these up. Slow, hardly any pressure. Because believe me, if you slip, the first thing that goes is that shiny finish. You will get a lovely scratch right across the front of it. So go nice and steady when you're doing this up. Well, there we are, all tightened up, ready now to stick the power back on and we've got rid of this horrible nasty looking thing and improved our decor in our house with this lovely shiny new 3-pin socket. There you are, how to do it, easy peasy. As ever, all our videos, you know where to go, Derriton 33, mainly for plumbing and everything else, but let's do DIY as well, eh? Okay, keep the faith, keep watching, bye bye.